you're like me, you've seen all the YouTubes of creators and their sweet desks, home office setups, and they're always good, but they're not like perfect for everyone. So this time, I want to build my own. I cleared out half my bedroom, this huge space, and bought this mid-century modern desk. And we're gonna use that to make the ultimate home office with this beautiful light. When researching like what a good desk should be, like what a good creator suite should be, the most important thing I found is the ability to create a focused space. So I want to make this desk ultra minimalistic, so all I see is my monitor and the task at hand. Everything else is hidden away until I need it. So I'll show you the plan. And here she is. 2 file cabinets, 10 drawers, and measurement wise, this thing is 7 feet long and 3.5 feet deep. That's why we're cutting off this much, 8 inches? I don't know how much 8 inches. Went to the hardware store and got everything I think I need. Got brass for the handles. This is to make holes so we can run cables through. WD-40 for the fucking pole fuckers. Wood filler, because there's like a crack over there in the wood. And then this is the stain, which I think, it doesn't match. God damn it. And then these, because I think I need these for cutting. So why am I cutting? Because a lot of you look at this and you're like, that's a perfectly fine desk, Chris. Why? So basically, this is too big. It's one of those executive desks. It's in the center of an office, and you would sit over there, and then like all your paralegals or personal assistants would sit on this end, because underneath it, that little bar right there is where the cabinets actually end, and everything past that point is just a hangover. It's just literally a second like desk to put your feet under. But the problem is, in my room, this hangover is actually just pressed against the wall, and then I'm forced to push the desk back further in my bedroom. If I cut this off and then place it on top of the new desk as like a monitor shelf, I get a tighter desk and then more vertical space. Hopefully. I don't know. I have no idea. Drew it out. Basically it looks like this right now. It's 7 feet wide, 3.5 feet deep. It's got this big fucking overhang on the back behind the filing cabinets. So that is what's getting cut off. So it should look like this from this side. So much tighter with the shelf on top. I mean, I could do small home improvement stuff, but this is my first time working with big tools, and
if you have it on backwards, you won't get the life out of the belt that you desire. It'll tear up and tear apart.
So it's cut time. It's on YouTube. It's good to have some scrap wood to help as a guide. This one happens to be the exact same length as this must be for my bed. And also, you can't just put the saw right up to it, because this little notch where the saw actually cuts turns out is 1.5 inches from the guide. So if I want 7 inches taken off, I need to actually measure 9 inches. 1.5, it'll cut to 1.5. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of math. Someone just walked up to me and said, you're supposed to be wearing like a mask or some kind of protection. That makes sense. So I was originally supposed to stain the desk blue. There's the blue down there. And then I accidentally got a little bit of the red stain in there. Ended up with this cosmic looking purple. Also, I realized that if stain is just paint, it's like paint light. So if you stain enough, you basically paint something. And this was originally stained, but now it's paint. Hey. Okay, table's drying. Pulling everything inside because it started raining, but I made it just in time. This is fucking hard. I sort of get why these desks are $2,000, because like there's no way I'd pay that kind of money. There's no fucking way for a desk. It's a desk. It's not a car. It's not a lens. It's wood. So if someone presented me and they're like, here, $2,000 for this desk, I'd be like, fuck you. But there was at least 20 times throughout the day where I would have gladly paid someone $100 to do something. 20 separate things. It would have been like $100 to go to the hardware store and sit in line and get these 10 things that I need. Or, $100 to sand, or $100 to like do the sawing so I didn't fuck it up. At least 20 times. And I realized that's kind of the same amount of money. There's a different way of looking at it. We're halfway there. Almost inside, and we just gotta build it. And then make it pretty and decorate it. And fuck, there's a lot to do. You want $100? This one's big, but number 6, 3/4 inch. Right here.
but I'm very close to the ground. It's like claustrophobic. Not even under the desk, but like my whole consciousness is down. Ah, fuck.
And those are the bones of the desk. And the actual table sits on these guys. It goes in these little grooves. Holy shit, I put that together myself. Oh my god. It's absolutely fucking huge. Here, I'm chilling. Like, I mean, I'm not that tall, but look at this fucking thing. So everything here is gonna go on it and should have a purpose. Mics for YouTube, power, a new keyboard. Also because music looks fun. I kind of envy music people. Books I like to read, and of course photography stuff. So everything here is gonna go there. I already set up the monitor because that was really hard. Now, a lot of YouTubers I notice have that fake IKEA plant on their desk, but I don't think what people realize is that succulents are easier to take care of than a fake plant. They live forever, and you don't have to do anything. If you ever debate, oh, I've got a succulent, do I water it? The answer is no. You just don't. Leave it alone. Maybe you sneeze one day and the mist in the air gets onto your plant. That's all the water it needs. I've also lost my tripod, so we're gonna do a time lapse on this. It's a lot more minimalistic than I thought it would be. It turns out I don't have a lot of stuff. I just thought I'd have more. I see these YouTubers with like tons of cables and wires. I don't use speakers, but everything I have seems to be Bluetooth other than the audio. You might notice too that I wasn't quite satisfied with the succulents I had, so I added Barry, my 20-year-old bonsai ficus, and this big ass prayer plant. The vibe I wanted to go for was something between a Zen garden and a library, where I had minimal screens in front of me, minimal electronics, and everything was just naturalistic and helping me focus towards my monitor, towards my work. So there's books that I've read, my plants that I like, and just things that push me towards making or creating something. It's really easy for me to play PlayStation or to consume work, but if I have objects in front of me that aren't about consuming, they're about producing, I'm more likely to spend my time and develop habits making things rather than kind of just consuming. So it took me a month, but that is the rig. There's literally a whole vlogging setup back there I haven't even plugged in. I don't even know how it works. We're still using my phone. But hopefully this turns out pretty fucking sick. And welcome to where I edit my photos. Whoa, this is zoomed in.